they clinically insane. We keep it so mellow that we speaking your refrain. Adam Story's got a point, and if you let him explain, it's the pun of all puns, get a pun with Papa Wayne. Rum tapping the vein, and 9 minutes bringing pain. MHOG secreting, leaving a stain. You ain't as dope as us, bitch. Stay in your lane.
Oh man, we recording. Oh, am I looking good? Am I looking sexy?
Yeah, I see it. Popeyes on the loose.
Oh, about to join the Garian Brotherhood.
Oh, I'm gonna be on the side like that. It's a good name.
That's Garian Brotherhood.
Garian.
Okay, like people might be watching me like, motherfuckers. First of all, you can't join the Garian. Actually, with the little bit of hair and the lighting, you can't tell. I'm still brown, but I'm not. No. But it's not flesh tone.
You
brown.
got like a fucking chicken nugget golden tan to you right now.
I don't know if I should
nugget tan.
Thank you or be insulted. I don't know, because I like chicken nuggets.
Well, you look like the good grease chicken nuggets. Like after they changed the old grease and they put the good grease in, and then they dropped that first batch of nuggets. Hold on. That's the nugget color you are.
What McDonald's you been going to where they changed the grease?
Well, I don't go to McDonald's, but I know that when you change the grease on any type of chicken or any type of poultry product,
it's completely different.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why you got to scout. You got to scout out which Popeyes you're going to. Because Popeyes never changes the grease, and sometimes
you keep that flavor,
and you don't get it until you all the way through, until you finished eating it, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, this was a terrible mistake.
Yeah, that extra grease.
And then you don't want to use their bathroom for sure.
No, you stay away from the Popeyes bathrooms.
All right, so in case you didn't know, this is the Metal Hand of God podcast.
Boom.
I'm Adam.
I'm Kyle. What's happening?
Okay, we're trying something different. So first of all, before we get started, let's just thank the Fakakta Comedy Funhouse Network.
Fakakta.
We're on their network, and I'm recording this episode, so I don't know if Wayne's going to get me the thing in time, and I don't want to feel like I don't want them.
I don't have a partner.
That's not what I don't want them to feel like we're just dropping out, like we ain't airing the commercials. But I'm gonna try and get it in time. And also PM Star Promotions that does the like you got a band, you got if you're a young comedian and you want a T-shirt, like if you want a PMS. Joey Diaz type T-shirt. You can't get Joey Diaz's. No, he won't do a Joey Diaz T-shirt for it because that's copyright infringement.
Look. Tell him what that says.
It says, "Go fuck yourself."
Wait, now you gotta read the whole thing.
This is getting sexual.
A little bit.
Like I feel like I'm about to start blowing you.
I'm covering the nipples.
If you ain't high by 2 in the afternoon, go fuck yourself.
If you're not high by 2 in the afternoon, go fuck yourself. I got high at 12, so we're good.
But keep it metal.
Keep it metal.
Did you hear? Real quick before we get in that, I should mention that this is going to be a first for us. Sorry for the video quality because I don't have my lighting quite right in the room.
But it looked nice. You got task lighting in here, and it's luminescent, and you can see. No, it's poor as shit because you can look up and you can see all the lights that are missing. They don't know that. They can see my face. They understand I'm a nigga, and I am sitting here, and I am well lit. I'm well lit. They understand I got a mustache and some white pearly whites. White pearlies. You
do have nice teeth.
Thank you.
Your teeth are way whiter than mine.
You
got white people teeth.
Well, it's been a long time. I used to have that. I used to have a goddamn like a revolving door where you know how like if a revolving door got stuck and at just a perpendicular way, that's how my mouth.
Oh, you got
was.
braces.
Yeah. Well, no, not really because like my parents they were like fuck that, and my mom was like, all right, I'm gonna hook you up. So she met this dude that was practicing dentistry, and
where's this going?
He had this
because I know what your mom was into.
Exactly.
It ain't dentist named Joe.
No, not at all. Like it's the nigga on the side of the corner. It's like I know how to work with teeth, and so she went to him, and he had this brace retainer that he hasn't patented yet. He didn't patent yet at this time, but he was trying to. He was like, "Hey, you put this in your mouth, you be all right." And I was like, "All right." And it was basically a retainer that had a spring on the back, and it would just push my teeth ever so often.
How old were you?
12, around 12.
Did you
14.
think maybe your teeth might get superpowers when you put it on?
No, I did not.
Because around when you're like 12, 13 years old, you're reading comic books and shit. Like if somebody's like, I'm gonna give you something experimental.
Not at all.
In your head.
Not at all. It was. It didn't feel like any type of dentistry work. It was in the back of a motherfucking shed. I actually had. Yeah, I had to walk past his house, and he had a shed back there.
Hold up. Nigga, you got your teeth worked on saw?
Something like that. Yeah, basically.
Was he an old white man that looked like he was dying?
No. He was a short black man that looked like if he was the paint a picture dude. You know the guy that fucking.
Please don't do picture pages. I still don't know. I still don't know picture pages.
Fucking, I'm just gonna put a little bush right here. You know, I'm gonna put a little bush right here in the grass. And man, that guy, man, the white dude with the bush. Man, the white dude with the bush that I always used to...
You talking about Bob Ross?
Bob Ross. I knew it was a Bob. I was going to say Bob Hope, but that's wrong. So, that guy. And he looks like a black version, a small black version of that guy. And he worked on my mouth. And it worked
straight. Out.
It did. It worked the fuck... Well, it worked out in a sense until, like, the spring also started to push my bottom teeth.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so my bottom teeth was straight until I put this spring in my mouth. Now, my bottom teeth all fucked up. My bottom teeth, see, it's starting to... You see, it's starting to... Yeah.
I got that a little bit, too.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's terrible.
It's not that terrible.
I mean, it wasn't there before.
Look, your teeth just kind of need to look straight and kind of need to be white. Like, you can't... Like, my shit's kind of yellow. It's not your teeth.
Uh-huh.
But it's kind of, you know, so I need to work on that. I do. I have the whitening toothpaste, but it don't really work that well.
Tartar control first.
I get all of it. I get the name brand.
Yeah.
I get Colgate. That isn't the name brand. When you get Colgate,
that's the off brand right there.
That's the Dollar General. That's the Dollar General one, but or the Walgreens like subsidiary. By the way, I liked it. The video, like you can't. The people who listen to podcasts regularly and not on YouTube where we're putting this, like because Kyle's leaning and I am the shape I'm in, it looks like we're on an angle. Like I did it wrong. There we go. It looks like we're on a diagonal angle. Now it's doing opposite. So what was it? No. Why?
Snap. Okay.
All right, we got to stop. This is all visual. And I can't.
Holy shit. I can't do it either.
We're trying to recreate the angle with our hands, and it's not working.
It's not, no.
And I'm not high for sure.
It's reversed. It's like when you play airplane games on a PlayStation, and you got that the XY axis reversed, where up is down and down is up. I can't play like that. It fucks me up. I have to have it regular. I
don't like playing any video game where it's real world shit. Like I don't understand football game like. Internet games. I don't understand. I kind of understand wrestling. Not totally, but I kind of understand it because it's like, when am I going to be Brock Lesnar? Never, except for in this video game.
Except for in his ring, right.
And it's not really Brock Lesnar. It's a kind of blocky looking dude who looks. I mean, Brock Lesnar looks a little tardy, you know. But a little more, only slightly more so than Brock.
Brock Lesnar. So he's like
Brock and Brock both look a little bit tardy, but
he's like Bizarro Superman.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
If Superman was a little tardy,
a little like late to class, or like
you know what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Why are you always correcting me lately?
I was just shit. I didn't know where it was.
I
didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Where were we going with the whole until we got?
I was just looking at the camera. That's the worst thing about.
Was it because I almost looked as tall as?
No, you were leaning. You were leaning, and because see, you were just leaning a second ago.
Yeah.
We got to stop doing this because this is typically an audio podcast.
That's true.
Everybody gets mad when you do video stuff too.
Yeah,
and you're like, oh yeah, you just catering to the Well, but that happens too even when we're not recording video, when we're all in the same room, we, like Wayne will be like, and then I did this. And it's like, dude, like nobody can see what you did.
No, right.
Like it's fine for us.
Yeah, and then you got to explain. It's fun to go ahead and explain after that incident happens. It's like, all right, now you got to elaborate on what motion this person just did. And it's fun to elaborate. It's fun. Mm-hmm. It's fun. I got to elaborate last night at the Dragon's Den. Yeah.
That's the Dragons Den, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Yeah, but
for new watchers.
It's on Frenchman Street. You go all the way down Frenchman and fucking Charles or Elysian.
Well, hold on now. Let's not give them directions. Like they ain't paying us.
Oh, that's true.
I'm just giving them a little shout out. But anyway, but you would.
It was a nice place. Mark Norman was there. He closed the show out, and it was a fucking fun time. But you know, I got this bit where I talk about punching a seagull on top of the head, like dome checking them. And yeah, it's a whole little act out, and it's fun to act out now. And it was a really good time. Like when I was doing it, I have the audio. I always have the audio, but it ain't really nothing until you see it. And so I gave my brother the camera, right? And I pressed the button, but my camera would be all stupid and shit. When you press the button, if it ain't looking at something, it'll just go off. It'll turn itself off. So I gave my brother the camera, and he was just looking through the camera the whole time. But it was off. It already stopped recording. So like when I came back, he was like, "Yeah, man, yeah, that was good, man. That was awesome." Like, and I looked at it. He was like, "Hey, man, how do you know when it's recording?" I was like, "Man, the light's gonna be blinking." He was like, "Man, I ain't seen no lights blinking." And I was like, "Oh, it might not have recorded."
How long was your set?
8 minutes.
You gotta check your manual because you gotta.
There's something on there.
You got a lower end camera, and some of them only take video for a certain amount of minutes.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but some of them.
Yeah, I know that, but it went off like in 1 second as the first second after I pressed the button.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that.
This is the second time today I've corrected you on your camera, and you're like, "No, that's not how."
Yeah,
you're gonna be a smart ass, and that's not how it works at all. I'm not stupid. I know
why.
My camera.
I don't know why. I understand that portion of it that I can look into it, and it's only supposed to record like 15 to 30.
Yeah, that's
15 to 20 minutes. Or something like
15 minutes sounded
like,
about right. 8 minutes sounded short, but I don't know.
And so like I asked, I looked at it and I was like, "Oh, I didn't record." He was like, "You didn't record," and he felt so bad. And I was like, "No, man, it's cool because it was a really good set. Like motherfuckers applauded and shit. Like at the end, and I did my poetry and shit, and they applauded. That's automatic applause, But at the end, they applauded because it was a callback. And, I also was able to complete some jokes and shit. And it was like, oh, yeah, because, everything's an act out, basically. And to be able to see it visually to be able to see shit like that is nice. But the audio is also funny, too.
I've been stealing one of your bits.
Yes.
The last couple of days. I give you credit.
I like it.
I don't just take it. No, like, if you listen to the last episode, that was just me and Kyle. Something about riding in white privilege, whatever it was called. Just go a couple episodes back if you listen to the podcast. It's not going to be on YouTube. Well, actually, it's on YouTube too. But anyway,
nice.
The audio is. So we had a discussion about the difference between white people fucking and black people fucking.
Yeah.
And I still don't. I need to see some black men fuck before I.
You need to watch no more porn.
I feel like.
You need to get into
but you can't go with porn,
genre.
Kyle. You can't go with porn.
You gotta go with porn.
Kyle, porn's not real, right?
But it's real enough. You understand that's a real dick.
They take breaks between angles so that he can like slap his dick and chub up a little bit.
I'm pretty sure they shoot up into their penis. But that's fine as long as
that's horrifying.
A little bit. It's very horrifying. But
terrible.
As long as they keep the effect that they continuously fucking for 30 minutes, I'm with it. And see, but you also gotta pretend you gotta watch how the stroke go. You always gotta watch the stroke.
I understand. I still don't completely believe. I don't think that's a racial thing. But anyway, so we were talking about that, and you went on stage, and I told you to hold on to this bit, but I've been using it because I don't know if you held on to it.
I did.
And you said white people fuck like rabbits, and niggas fuck like a slave trying to dig a ditch.
Yeah.
Slow and I didn't do it as well.
Trying to escape.
Slow and deliberate.
Yeah.
But
like they're trying to escape freedom. Yeah. We dig like we trying to, boom, Underground Railroad. Got to get out of there.
I told my friend X, whatever, like, if you listen to a couple episodes, we discussed how I don't know how to explain squirrels to people who don't know it, but...
explain squirrels?
I call it squirrels.
Squirrels?
Like, you saw Up?
Yeah.
Squirrels!
Oh.
She does that. Like she'll be mad at you and shit like that, and she'll be like, and then you say, and then she'll be like, "Oh, puppy," or some shit like that, and you're like, "Bitch, you can't turn emotions like that." But she'll like when the puppy thoughts go on, she'll be like, and then you know, I'm like, you can't, no, you can't, no, that's not human. Anyway, but I told her that I was like, did I fuck like a rabbit? She was like, not the whole time.
Not the whole time, because you're half and half.
I mean, I do have black blood in me, but that's like 200 years old, 300 years old.
Well, even more fucking of a sense to go ahead and give the slow stroke. You got to give the slow stroke, especially if you got a little bit in there.
All right. Wait, are we talking about mom? What you mean? What you mean a little bit? Oh, a little bit of slave. Oh, I got you. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about. I thought you were being three-dimensional when you said when I got a little bit in. I thought you.
Oh,
I thought you were making implications. I'm not saying it's not true.
I don't know about your stroke game. I'm just saying. You know, everybody got different stroke games. It's like a fingerprint, man.
We're very close,
the same.
but he's never seen me fuck. That's true.
No, I mean I might have seen you air. No, I've never seen you air hump.
Huh. I did it on stage once, but like. Have you ever tried to, like, mock fuck on stage?
I do a lot of pelvic thrusting.
Okay. Well, I did a thing where I had, like, a stool in front of me. This was back when I was still hosting.
You do a little stool humping, huh?
Well, I was trying to, like, explain, like,
there you go. That's
banging somebody
really
over a couch.
Yeah.
But, like, I had to pretend like I was on top, and I was like, I don't know how to pretend like I'm on top of a woman. And it was...
It's terrible to announce.
No, I'm saying I don't know how to pretend like she would have been over the stool. And I was like, how do you, like, I know how to do it in real life.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to, like, recreate.
You can't pretend like, oh,
so like,
here.
So, like,
then,
I think I was fucking this invisible woman's navel.
Navel fucking.
Yeah, I think because I was kind of, you know, like I had one leg in the air.
Did you?
And it's not comfortable to see, first of all, to be or see a fat man, like, air humping with one leg in the air.
One leg in the air.
Yeah, I had all my clothes on.
What type of air hump? What were you trying to?
I can't even recreate it now, and I should because we're recording video, and I feel like that would be good for people to see, but I couldn't. Mm-hmm. It's uncomfortable, you know. But it
looked like you ain't got the right jeans.
But I could. GENES?
Yeah.
Is this a black thing?
No, it just seems like your jeans wouldn't let you get your legs to where you needed to get.
JEANS.
Oh.
Jeans versus jeans.
Jeans versus jeans.
That's why I said, is this a black thing?
Yeah. I meant to say jeans. JEANS.
Are black people really good at pretending to have sex with women?
You threw that G out so fast. I was like, yeah, that one there.
Welcome to the MetalHandOfGaming
jeans
podcast.
And jeans.
Speaking of slavery, I got an uncomfortable question for you. It's not uncomfortable. It's just I know you don't care about talking about stuff like this, but I got a question. Mm-hmm. We were talking about Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend. We were talking about all that stuff.
His girlfriend?
You heard what his girlfriend said a couple weeks ago?
What is his girlfriend?
I don't know her name.
No. What is she? What ethnicity is his girlfriend?
She looks like she's got some black in her. But I think she's mixed. I don't think she's black and white mixed. I think she's mixed like me mixed. Kind of.
Oh, a little Italian.
I think she's half black, but I think she's probably like Hispanic. I don't remember. I don't know who she is. Nobody knows who she is. She's just some woman that started dating a really rich man.
Right.
So she made a comment the other day that I don't understand why black people didn't lose their minds. And she said the NFL owners, the team owners, are like slaveholders. And I don't understand why black people ain't upset.
Right, sure. I wouldn't know.
I'm not asking you to explain for every black person. Yeah, I'm just asking for your perspective. I can't explain
for every black person because I'm not like every black person. But my perspective on that. Wait, you're asking why black people aren't upset about it?
I feel like that's something you should be upset. I'm just saying, like
it seems a bit far-fetched.
Do you know if you like do or do not have like slaves in your ancestry? Because not every black dude in America does. I don't think people know that, but not every black person in America comes from slaves. Mm-hmm. Like if your grandfather came from Jamaica, no, you didn't, or maybe you did, but not from that kind of stuff. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Do you know?
I know I got Jamaican I don't know. One of my great grandfathers was Jamaican, like straight up Jamaican.
Okay. I shouldn't even go down.
Oh, you're talking about that though.
I shouldn't even go down. My point is like slavery was a real thing. It's still a real thing. It still exists. Like it's mostly sexual slavery now, but it still exists. But people were yes. But that's kind of the psychological slavery.
I mean,
like I think they're allowed to leave. I think he just like when they're there, he puts them in a cage and like makes them wear dog.
Allowed to leave and go where? They can't go anywhere.
They go back to their poor ass house.
No, they haven't been home in a very long time.
Would you like if you were like you're sleeping in the cage, but you're still in R. Kelly's house? It feels like.
I think they're sleeping in luxury, but they can't go nowhere. They can't go nowhere at all.
But is it they can't or they don't want to? It's still R. Kelly.
They're saying that they don't want to, but the people that have left out are saying that they can't. It's basically brainwashing.
Well, that's possible too. I'm just saying, like, it's still R. Kelly's house. It's still R. Kelly.
It is still R. Kelly.
I mean, look, put it to you this way: if you're a young woman and R. Kelly comes up to you, you're probably gonna have a moment where you're like, he did pee on women.
R. Kelly is how old now?
He's probably in his 40s.
He's probably in his 40s.
Yeah.
Probably in his 40s. And
but he still looks like R. Kelly.
Just turned like 21.
Don't matter. He's got money. He's R. Kelly. I'm just saying this probably.
Pretty
that's
gross,
you.
Though.
For us, I mean, I don't want to have sex with R. Kelly.
His stroke game might be nice.
Not where he's stroking on me. No, there ain't nothing nice about that. I mean, look. If more power to you if you're into it. But anyway, so back to my original point.
Oh yeah,
you took me on a whole R. Kelly.
You went that way. I did.
I just feel like slavery was a real thing where people got killed, people got beaten, people got parts cut off of them, people got raped.
No, it doesn't make sense.
I don't think Colin God damn it, Colin Kaepernick. First of all, he's got a stupid name.
Tone.
I mean, I like Colin. The Kaepernick, no. Anyway, but
sounds like Mr. Knickerbocker boppity bop. Oh, like the way.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I don't feel like Marshawn Lynch and Colin Kaepernick are slaves, and I feel like if they are slaves, then I want to be a slave too, because I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah, no, like none of them are slaves when you're getting paid that much. I mean, even the bench warmers are getting paid a whole lot. Yeah, just to be on the bench.
But Colin Kaepernick wasn't always on the bench.
Slaves don't. No, he was the quarterback.
Yeah, so he's a millionaire, unless he's stupid and he lost all of it. I don't know.
To say that he's still doing the things that he's doing, it seems like he's still got a good amount of money left.
Oh yeah, he's making a ton off of jerseys.
So why? So people aren't outraged by her statements.
I'm just confused. Like I feel like
Are you sure?
Oh, I know she said that. She absolutely said
that. I mean, are you sure that people aren't outraged by her statement?
People ain't talking about. They're still with him. I feel like you kind of be like, hold on, now who you dating? Even if you agree with what he's saying, I feel like you'd be like, okay, I like you, but what did she say? I'm just confused by it, but we should move on.
Okay, we definitely move on. Cause he wears a bush, but it's like one of those neat bushes. It's like you shouldn't have a bush because you don't have the hair for that type of bush. But, you know.
I don't know nothing about black people's hair.
Yeah, well, he's got hair like
I didn't see that documentary.
It's a good one.
We're talking about the same one, right? Good hair?
Good hair?
Yeah.
Or hair. Good hair. Good hair. With Chris Rock.
Chris Rock made it. Yeah. So anyway, so you're wearing the Joe Diaz t-shirt.
Yeah, I felt it was the appropriate day since we might be going to La Nuit. And if we do go to La Nuit, that Joey Diaz would have been the first person I would have seen do stand-up. That is actually, pretty known. But I had to go out of town, so I didn't get to see him. But my friend got to see him, and before I started comedy, he was the dude that was always there. Mm-hmm. He was like, man, you should do it. And I was like, I'm going to do it. He was like, nigga, you ain't done it yet? Son, don't tell me you going to do it again unless you do it. And I was like, all right, bitch. And then I went and did it, and it's been fucking comedy since then. So if we do go to La Nuit today, which I hope is like...
As long as it ain't raining, we're going.
Yeah.
It looks like it might rain, but...
I think we got time.
La Nuit was your
La Nuit Comedy Theater.
It's a special place for you.
Yeah, man. It was my Fridays and Saturdays. Well, Fridays. It started off as just Friday, but then it got so popular for us. It started off. We had Saturdays as well because it was a good hangout spot. It was a place that you can always come and do time. Like when we first started off, like we was dropping like 12 minutes and shit, just on stage, just fucking around because basically you can do that there. And there was always people in the crowd. We're like the new breed of comics, so like pretty much, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be that group that's like the people that we listen to now. That are famous now that we see all on
You
Netflix.
see what he's doing, right? This motherfucker's Babe Ruth in here. Like,
oh, yeah. I'm pointing to the outfield, goddammit.
I think this is like half a Sig Heil for a second. Yeah. If you're young, that's Babe Ruth used to point to the rafters before he took a swing. He said he was doing a home run.
Sandlot 2. Baby Ruth.
I never saw Sandlot.
Get the... Oh, my God. You haven't... Why haven't you seen Sandlot?
By the way, good pop on the mic.
Oh, my bad.
Thanks, Kyle.
Okay. It looks like a
it's just
Starship
it's
Trooper.
just one of those movies I never saw.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
I saw The Rookie though, with your boy with the
with the fucking broke arm that
he ended up in American Pie. Yeah,
I like it. But yeah, that was one of the like from then I was like, man, we're a different breed because we don't really portray to the fucking urban side. And we're just a mix of both. You're
just a comic.
Yeah, basically.
I don't understand. I don't understand young black comics that have that perspective. Like, I'm just gonna go. Whatever you call them, urban comics, nigga comics, whatever. Like if you can't look, say what you want about Bill Cosby. I know he raped a lot of women, but he was funny as fuck, and everybody loved him. And what would you rather be? And by the way, Pryor didn't just do black audiences.
No.
Now you could argue he did better in front of them.
Yeah,
but plenty of white comedians wish they were Richard Pryor.
It don't just go one round.
Red Fox, same thing. He did every audience.
I do a mix and mingle. I do mix and mingle on Mondays, and it's a place where I host a variety show. And there ain't nothing but rappers, DJs, and artists, and a whole bunch of woke motherfuckers. That means that's the realm of people that came out after the Black Lives Matters movement. Boom, woke niggas. And you can't tell a woke nigga shit. You can't tell them a goddamn thing. So to be able to go out there and, be able to be myself.
Can you tell them that that's not the proper use of the word woke?
Woke niggas? Woke. Just...
I know it's a slang term. I'm just saying. I just like, oh, you woke. You woke. I assumed.
Yeah, that was the spot that like we all got comfortable with. Like, we would get upset if we couldn't do La Nuit on a Friday and Saturday. With the green room was ours, and it fits about 80 people there, and we just had so much fun there. I've had a dual show, not a dual show, like Hot Mess Comedy. Remember Hot Mess Comedy?
Yeah.
That's
the thing where you took pictures in a bathtub with the
chicken and the white lady.
Yeah, possibly lesbian lady. Was that what her deal was?
Yeah, she got 2 boys.
Oh,
and she rose now. Kelly Stone, shout out. But still, that was a fun time, man. That you could do anything there. That was the first time you saw my meat package. Remember that day?
That is, he was wearing a Speedo.
Yeah.
And it was very uncomfortable.
Just bulged out.
It was very uncomfortable. I'm closer to your package right now.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like it's looking at me.
No. I stood like I had a superhero stance. Just
it was pointed at me.
Dun, and just pelvic thrust slightly, just slightly, but don't give it to him too much. And that was good times, man. That was good times. Her big act at the end, she would blow up a condom on her head. Why? It's a hot mess. Hot mess comedy. Good times, man. Fucking good times, man. Just memories at that place. Oh. So many memories. My goddamn drone. You remember how high that roof was?
No.
You don't remember how high the roof? Oh, fuck. You only came it's a 2-story place. Mm-hmm. There's an apartment building at the top.
You got a drone?
Yeah. I got a drone.
What you got a drone for?
It was a little bitty stunt drone. that I had. I bought it at a little auction place. Fuck, to wear it. I think it was at a Comic-Con. It was at a Comic-Con or some shit like that.
And you took it to Comic-Con?
No, I took it to La Nuit. I bought it from a Comic-Con.
Oh.
Yeah, and I took it to like La Nuit, and I went to go fly it, and I flew it, and it went way too high, and we were on top of La Nuit. And it's a 2-story building. There was no way to get it, but like the buildings are so close together. Mm-hmm. So what I did, Spider-Man? Yeah, I scaled the wall all the way up to the top, but there was not like, I can't do this. I have to like hands here and feet back there, and kind of scale like the wall. Flat? Yeah, I got to scale the wall like that because it's a good gap, and I couldn't do that. Yeah. And I get to the top, and it's a 2-story building. I would have put 2 hands there and then put 1 foot and move and be like, nope. It's all about the core. It's all about the core. You got to keep that core in.
Look at this core.
I see that.
That's a lot of core.
That'll be very hard to keep.
You got a modular core.
Yeah.
I got 280 volts core.
Yeah. This here, I can go ahead and transform it into something that it's flat and stiff, and just walked all the way up. And I got the drone down, but then I had to get down, and that's where like Jackie Jenkins was the host of fucking La Nuit every Friday, and Jackie is an awesome dude, right? He don't give no fucks. He doesn't give a shit, and so he was like, "Hey, Kyle, just drop down, man. I'm gonna open this trash can, man. It'll break your fall." And I was like, "Dude, don't open the trash can so I can fall in the trash can." He's like, "You'll be all right, man. I'll close the lid once you get in. You'll be fine. I'll roll you to the front." I'm like, "Dude, that's disgusting." He's like, "Well, fuck that. I'm going to catch you." I was like, "You can't catch me because I'm way too high."
I'd have been like, there is a helicopter at a hospital down the street. Call somebody.
I would have definitely rolled the ankle or something.
We're going to be on the news tonight.
Yeah, I just kind of crawled down, and I found a good reasonable height just to drop down. And
see, the problem is like it's 2017. People don't have rope no more. Like
I carry rope.
You carry rope?
Yeah. Not. Why did you look down?
I don't know. If I have to explain that to you. No. What do you mean you carry rope?
I carry rope in my trunk.
Why didn't you go tell somebody to get it?
What? No. I didn't. For what? How was that going to help?
You could have tied it down and like just...
Tied it to what?
Did you not see Sidekicks?
Yes.
When you do it with the leg and Chuck Norris.
And the dude that committed suicide? This looks like a very strange thing
on the video. Yes, Jonathan Brandis did commit suicide.
Yeah, that guy. Sidekicks was my shit.
That's how I learned
he was a little pipsqueak that had asthma. I always got beat up until he started learning from Chuck Norris. And he started busting ass.
Or Chuck Norris and his imagination, really.
That guy. Yeah, that shit. That was weird.
But that's how I learned how to climb rope.
That was a strange movie. It was his imagination.
Yeah, the whole movie, until the end. And then Chuck Norris was there.
Walked in,
and so was Joe Piscopo. I still don't understand.
I was like, "Did you imagine this the whole time?" But that's like willpower. It's like an anime movie.
Mm-hmm. But he did have the old Chinese man.
But you understand that there needs to be like some type of pulley system. You need to have to wrap it for that to happen. For it to be anchored.
I didn't try it. I'm just saying.
I wouldn't have been able to get down. I'm split between 2 houses. There's no trees. We can't. The rope would have not helped at all.
It might have. You could have tried.
That's true. Where would I have put it?
I don't know. I ain't been on the roof with La Nuit. I don't climb things.
I do.
Climb.
I had just got that drone, and I was like, I'm not about to lose it to La Nuit's roof, so I had to get it, and it was very dangerous. But I don't do dangerous shit no more. I try to stay away from danger. I used to do a lot of dangerous shit.
I believe you.
It's way too dangerous. Way too dangerous.
See, once you start talking to the Rum Guy,
see, Rum's got it. Rum's got people Trump when it comes to that, and that's not intentional danger. Rum, that's accidental danger.
Yes.
And that's different.
But he doesn't look for danger because danger finds him.
Yeah, so bad.
he still takes jobs where danger comes his way.
And see, that I try to avoid that.
That's what I'm saying. You spend a little bit of time around, you're like, I don't need this anymore. I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to fall off a roof and break my back on a stone partition.
Ugh.
You didn't hear about that one?
Like Batman broke back?
He had a buddy. It was what they were working in a parking garage at the time. They would take care of the parking garage, like do maintenance on it.
Oh, one of them.
And his buddy, something happened, and his buddy fell off the like third floor onto one of those big stone partitions that they keep people from going in certain areas.
Shit!
And literally like cracked in half.
Oh, is he paralyzed now?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he didn't bounce.
No, you don't bounce, man.
No, he fell in the worst possible way. Because I feel like if I fell stomach first, I'd at least get a little. So I did clap.
Yeah,
Damn.
you did. Boom, look at it.
I would bounce, and I would like, and I might still break.
Looks like a raptor from Planet Terror. Yeah, the ones with the fucking long, or the new dinosaurs, the new Jurassic T-Rex. One of those.
You were listening to Joe Rogan.
Maybe. I listened to Joe Rogan.
Owen Benjamin? Is that what you're talking about? The Titanosaur?
No.
Oh, you talking about the new Jurassic Park movie?
I am talking about that, though.
The Indominus Rex?
Well, yeah, that one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the awesome one.
They were talking about apparently there's some dinosaur called a Titanosaur. That's the biggest dinosaur of all time.
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know about dinosaurs.
Yeah, I don't know much.
Which makes for a really good show, and you're like, yeah, I heard about a dinosaur. I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about
it.
At all. I used to know a lot about dinosaurs, but when it was just the basic dinosaurs, and now you got all these other dinosaurs that define, and it's like Pokemon. It's like y'all need to stop.
They lost me when they said dinosaurs are birds now.
Most of them are
when
birds.
When they were lizards, I was like, I was on board, and then they said they're birds now, and I'm like, I'm done.
Some of them were. Well, that's what they say. I don't know.
You know what I do know about?
Huh.
I saw the first 4 episodes of Defenders.
Oh, we must talk.
Have you seen any of it?
Yes, I've seen the first 3.
I saw the first 4.
First 4. There's a.
So I got to the fight.
I'm getting up to the fight.
The 3rd episode had the fight.
I'm getting up to
The 4th episode is where they talk about things. But yes.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Really good. I enjoyed the fuck out of it.
Like, I liked Iron Fist, but it was kind of so-so.
I like the angles, and I like the motion, the one shot. How they just fucking, how they come here, and it looks like they have a camera mount, like a fucking shoulder mount, because they just come in, especially when Daredevil was doing his lawyer shit.
It's shot more like Daredevil.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that shooting, kind of, because it's just like, boom, all right, boom, 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 one take.
Only thing I didn't like was there was one weird racial moment for me.
Oh, you talking about Luke Cage? Every Luke Cage moment, it always drops the hip hop.
No, I'm talking about when Luke Cage was talking to Iron Fist, and like, spoiler alert, at some point he's like, all right, yeah, you live most of your life without your parents with monks, but I know white privilege when I see it.
Yeah, definitely.
And I was like, I don't think you can really use that line with him. I mean, I know he's a rich white kid, but he's been a rich white kid for 2 days. He used to eat rice 7 days a week. Like, you can't really, that's not really privilege. Like, also, he was literally the only minority in Kunlun. Everybody else was Asian.
That's true.
He was the only white kid. I was just like, that wasn't necessary.
They ain't even tripping though.
Yeah, he's weird.
Yeah.
But he spent like 20 years with monks.
He needs to nut the fuck up though. He needs to nut up. So you need to call
what I don't like?
Down, Danny.
I get that they have a limited budget, but like, again, spoiler alert, but he was like fighting Luke Cage for like, what, 3 minutes?
Yeah.
And he kept punching him, and it wasn't working. And I'm just like,
why?
Are you stupid?
Why don't you just hit him with the fist?
Right. Like, if you are a kung fu master.
Yeah, why can't you just constantly use your fist? You just
it don't even have to be constantly, but I just feel like you just hit him with an amount of force that should have broken his ribs. He took, like, straight to the ribs. He took, like, one of your best punches, and it hurt your hand. Like, I feel like at some point you'd be like, oh.
Maybe I should
I should do this. Yeah, I should Iron Fist. I should have the Iron Fist now.
We thought about this last night. that when I think somebody was fighting. Oh, when Danny was first fighting the chick, I was like, he iron fisted her. It's like, man, if you do iron fist a chick, man, you can't. Yeah. You'll fucking either you blow out her insides, or two, you'll blow out to the back of the room, and that's not what you don't want. That was the thing.
That what made me laugh. That's what made me laugh. Like if you watch that shot again, when he gives her the iron fist, it looks like the Roadrunner ran through the thing. He punches her, and she goes flying like she got caught in a jet turbine, and then there's like a electricized hole in the wall. I was like, what was that?
He iron fisted her. That's what happened. Oh,
but it's a good show.
Coach. Very good.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. I hope it ends strong.
Mm-hmm.
But so far, like, I really, really enjoy it. And like my two favorites so far, Daredevil, I think season 1 is still the best that they've done anything.
Season 2 with Punisher is my favorite.
I feel like that was a little all over the place.
I enjoyed just all the destruction and massacre.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just thought the first season was better. But then I like Luke Cage would be as good if it didn't end so poorly. Like the last couple of episodes of Luke Cage, I was just like, this. I don't know. I feel like they
being
gave
humble, sitting down and being humble. You don't need to really go to jail.
Just the whole thing when your boy brought out the power suit, I was just like, oh.
You didn't like the power suit, man?
No, like I understood why they had it, but I was just like, no, this isn't. And plus, Diamondback was the second villain. Who's the first one? Mahershala, whatever. That dude. Mm-hmm. That dude was so much better than Diamondback.
He was very menacing.
Yeah, the second dude, I was like, he just seemed like he was like, we need a black Joker. I feel like that's what he's kind of going. No, maybe not. I don't know, but it just wasn't as good. But Iron Fist, I liked. Jessica Jones did things I really like about it.
Yeah, she does a lot of detective work, which is nice, and it was very gruesome. It was very gruesome. I think she had the most like motherfuckers that got offed bad in her shit. Like,
in her show?
Yeah. Well, besides the Punisher.
Oh, you talking about when the dude made the guy like shove his hand in a blender and stuff like that?
Oh, that the whole fucking missing the head in the bed and shit, running into the brother.
The only one that really disturbed me though was Daredevil season 1 when the dude when the guy shoved the spike into his eye.
Oh.
And then when the Kingpin like crushes the guy with the door, and you hear like you don't see anything, but you hear that squish.
Yeah.
And you're like, ooh, no.
Yeah. I was like, yes. That's what I was like. This is gonna be. You know what fucked me up was when the hand I had Daredevil's mentor. And and they stuck those fucking. Those woods, those
bamboo sticks,
through his cuticles and shit. Oh,
that's a real thing that they did.
Yeah,
back then.
Get the fuck out of here, son. Ooh.
Somehow that was worse than. Oh, I guess I can't reveal what he did to himself and Demandas because.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, that's fine. I don't know if I got there or not.
Oh, you might not have.
I was pretty half asleep last night.
Okay, yeah.
Watched a few of them, but it was a great night last night.
No, I hope it ends strong.
Have you seen? Wait, you finished your statement. And
no, go ahead.
Okay, have you seen Breaking Bad? Right?
No,
of course not. So you haven't.
I'm so disappointing.
You haven't watched Better Call Saul?
No.
Oh my God, it's so good.
I'm at the point where I'm just like, I'm probably never going to see Breaking Bad just because I hate when people overhype stuff.
It's not over. I'm not trying to overhype shit. I know
you're not, but everybody, like, every time somebody overhypes a show, I watch it and I'm like I watched one episode of Arrested Development. I was like, no,
I won't. I mean, I do want to watch Arrested Development. I've seen a few episodes and stuff, but I'm not about to be like, all right, I'll sit down and dedicate time to this. No, I've been watching because I've seen Breaking Bad. Shit, you can watch Better Call Saul then Breaking Bad because it's just the Better Call Saul is a prequel to what Breaking Bad is, and so it's like everything that happened before. So it doesn't matter what order you watch it in. it's still good because it ties everything. Everything is still tied.
Maybe one day I'll watch it.
It is.
It's too many good things to watch though.
There's a lot of good things to watch. Netflix is.
You know what I started watching on Netflix the other day? Riverdale.
What's Riverdale?
Riverdale is the CW Archie Comics show. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad enough that I think you should watch it. It's like you've seen CW dramas, right? If you take a CW
I feel vomit currently.
Hey, look, I'm a One Tree Hill fan. I'll always be. You know,
I used to like
Brooke and Lucas, Brucus forever.
I was a Seventh Heaven fan. Seventh Heaven and
did you see
Dawson's Creek?
The middle daughter? What was it? Lucy was the youngest, right?
Yeah.
Who was the middle daughter? That Beverly Mitchell's character.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about, though, right? Beverly Mitchell, the short one.
Yeah.
She posted the other day. I follow on Instagram. She posted the other day a picture from Seventh Heaven. She was like, "Who's up for a Seventh Heaven reunion?" I was like, "Didn't Steven, what's his name, rape a bunch of women?" Like, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't think the CW is gonna be like, "Yeah, Seventh Heaven reunion." But it'd be really awkward. Like, where's Dad? Oh, he died. He died horrible. He died in prison. Oh my God. Anyway, but like, so you said you watched Dawson's Creek.
Mm-hmm.
But you're loosely familiar with Archie comics, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever read any of them?
I think I have.
It's sort of an idealized 1950s where everyone gets along and like, but it's perpetual. And this takes those characters and sort of takes a little bit of Dawson's Creek.
Mm-hmm.
There's definitely some Dawson's Creek stuff going there. Like there's the Joey character and stuff like that. And it like grinds them up into a blender and sucks every little bit of subtlety and every little bit of taste out of it.
Yeah.
And just makes it like this is a show, I was trying to explain to somebody the other day, this is a show that could only exist in a post-Kardashians America. Like, it's that trashy. But it's fucking watchable. Like, I don't want to, but I'm like, but I watch it, I'm like, why am I interested in that? And Luke Perry from Beverly Hills 90210, he's in it. And it's just weird because he's old now. He's got like crackly faces.
Why did you mention Riverdale? What got us mentioning Riverdale?
Too many good shows, and I just started watching Riverdale.
Oh yeah.
I stopped Riverdale because Defenders came on. I'm like, I'm gonna watch that because I'd much rather watch Defenders or like Voltron.
Brad Paisley.
That was bad. I watched 40 minutes. No, not even 40. I watched 20 minutes of it.
And he's just bringing people up.
I didn't get that far.
Oh.
I watched the part where he was just doing comedy himself. And look, I am a Brad Paisley fan. He is as far as guitar plays, he's like one of the best guitar players, at least in America. He's better than...
I don't know. None of them comics.
I didn't get that far. I tried seeing their faces. I guess they must all be out in Nashville, because that's Zany's, which is a big club out in... That's where Ralphie May... That's his club. He doesn't own it, but that's the club he practices in when he's not at the store, in L.A. But I'd heard about, like, he posted about, like, Brad Paisley's comedy special, and I was like, when Brad Paisley started doing comedy? Because like,
wants to dabble now.
Well, that's the thing. Like, he's used to being on stage, but that's not. It's a different kind of vulnerability when you're up there. Because like, if you're on stage and there's music playing, you can kind of get by even if you're bad.
Right.
But if you're bad on stage and you're doing comedy, it's just quiet, or people start heckling you or throwing stuff. And so I was like, "What is he?
What was he talking about?"
Oh, so did you watch any of it?
No.
Oh, you should watch it just for a few minutes.
I might try to check it out, but I saw, I was like, I knew it wasn't just going to be him. I figured that he's going to have
some of it
people
you're
with
not going to get because you have to listen to Brad Paisley music, like because he rewrote some. He rewrote some of his songs to make them like to be like a song like a musical comic.
Yeah. Like
what's his name? Craig Christ. That dude, I can't think of his name. Steven something or other. Anyway, so he decided like, I'll be a gift, and it's just so bad. and I don't know who thought that was a good idea. Like, because I guess maybe somebody at Netflix was like, oh, we'll do like our own version of the Jeff Foxworthy and Larry the Cable Guy and all that. I can't think of their names right now. But yeah, I mean, Jeff Foxworthy and Ron White and all those guys, they've been blue collar. They like, we'll do our own blue collar comedy tour. Those guys have been around for decades. Yeah. That's not some dude who just one day decided he was going to be a comedian.
And Ron White has a writer. Most of them probably have writers. So
does he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. I don't know.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of podcasts with him on it. They talk about it.
But yeah, it's strange. I don't know why he decided to do it. I downvoted it just because I was like, no.
I ain't giving a thumbs down.
Oh, I'm about to go tweet at him and say, look, Brad, I love you.
Come on, Brad.
Why did you think this was a good idea? Like, you legitimately hurt my heart seeing you do that. And like, Zanies is a good club from what I understand, and he's like, it's like, even like, they didn't even try to like juice the audience. Like, a couple people were laughing, but I was like, no.
Ain't had no fucking warm-up guy. Ain't had no.
Oh, maybe they did, but they didn't show it.
They don't show that usually.
But I figure he probably did a few more minutes and then started bringing the real comics up. But no, it's just, you know. But to be fair to him, he does hosting stuff like the Country Music Award shows. He's a regular host like every year. Mm-hmm. But that's kind of, it's a different audience. Like, people don't understand like how different everything you do is. And even in comedy, like, being a sketch comedian does not mean you can do stand-up. No. Being a stand-up doesn't mean you can really do sketch. Like, like maybe you'd have an easier time going in that direction. But, you know, being a comedy writer doesn't mean make you a stand-up. No. You know? Being a great comedic actor. Like, there's some people that, like, they've never done stand-up, but, like, I don't think Will Ferrell's ever done stand-up.
Yeah, he's at a one-man show.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, God Bless America, where he did that Bush. He's got another one I think he's talking about doing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he played Bush the whole time.
I mean, he's funny as it, but
funny as fuck.
But it's a little hacky. But you know, but whatever.
It was perfect for the time. Because Bush was still, I think Bush just got out of some shit.
Right. Well, fair enough. But there are some people that were on Saturday Night Live and what have you that were never stand-ups. Mm-hmm. They were like sketch comics and they went on to do movies. But, you know, just because like Leslie Nielsen never did stand-up. There ain't nothing to say that he could go do stand-up if he's dead now. But, you know, like, people don't understand how different. And just because you're funny in front of your friends, or even if you're funny in an award show or on, you know, The Tonight Show with fucking Jimmy Fallon, that does not mean you can do stand-up. And it's weird. People don't understand that.
Nope. Everybody tries to think they can go ahead and try to, hey, and it is easy as you think. That's just got some difficulties.
All right. I think, we got anything else you need to talk about?
Talk about this dick if you want, but other than that, no.
I don't think we talked enough about your dick today.
Yeah, we did. We did. All right.
I think it's redundant.
We're good then. Oh,
you want to talk about mine?
We don't have to.
Well, come on. Mm-hmm. Come on, Kyle.
I mean, I would just think it would probably be like a stubby mushroom.
I feel like we're about to not be friends. I don't know what that was.
I've been in the mushroom today. I got mushroom on the brain.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're gonna end it here.
Yeah, you got nice toes, man. Yeah.
Is that to make up for the dick comment?
No, you just like, I mean, they're pudgy as fuck. Like, pudgy as fuck. Like, your big toe look like his name Rupert. But they cute, my nigga. You got cute ass nose, my nigga. Mm-hmm. And this has been a nice day.
I don't. Okay.
KO.
This has been the Metal Hand of God. Check out for comedy. God damn it, Fakakta Comedy Funhouse Network. You know, follow Kyle Smith on Instagrams where he posts video of him.
Unmasked_menace. I'm up there.
In the middle of the night, you post
randoms.
Yeah, very random things. You can follow me. I'm Buck_Lightning on Instagram. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/MHOG podcast, where Kyle still hadn't liked our own page. And when you try to tag him and shit, like you can't because he hasn't liked our own page.
I gotta find it.
I tagged you and said,
just so much
Kyle
stuff.
We got a computer. You can literally do it now, but I'm gonna bet you not.
Not even look through my computer. Nah, I don't use it for that.
But you can go like our page, and we'd appreciate it. Sorry for the poor video quality. This is the first attempt.
It's pretty good.
We're gonna try and do this well. Well, we got the video condensed. When you expand it, it's gonna look grainier. But you know, I hope people like it.
So it looks grainy to other people, but not us.
Yes. Because we got it condensed. I don't know why the whole episode I've just been doing raptor hands for a lot of things. Hands.
Or like Critters. Remember Critters? Remember that movie?
I
Critters?
do.
With the critter faces.
Oh wait,
was a scary movie.
I do remember Critters, but I was thinking of Tremors.
No, not Tremors. But Tremors is a good one too.
Mm-hmm.
Tremors, you can do raptor hands with Tremors.
Mm-hmm.
But Critters scared the fuck out of me. The little ball up things that would shoot needles at you and fucking eat your face and shit.
Yeah. I get that, but Tremors to me is scarier because
Tremors is way scarier. Tremors was, but it was just Critters was like little things like that can come up your fucking plumbing and shit and be in your house and be in like closed areas. You know, Tremors is I'm out in the field or out in the desert and like if I don't find no place high, I'm goner. You know.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking like we got sinkholes now and shit like that.
Oh, that's true.
So it's like it feels like it's almost real.
Huh. Yeah.
Anyway, I've been your host Adam.
I'm Kyle.
This has been the MetalHandOfGaming podcast. How do we end this?
Keep it metal. Penis brains.
I feel like you were about to start singing Soul Glow.
A little bit.
That was definitely something. Let's let your soul glow.
This is a good day. Thoughts and